Hello everybody, I am Madhog Thy Master and I am joined by HedonisticActor aka Matti aka HedonisticActor.
Hi.
And we are playing a browser game titled Usinna's Adventure, which was made by Matti here.
Yay! I'm a real artist now.
Let me read the synopsis here. In an idyllic village, far on a northern island, the muskox that are important for the village's livelihood have been stolen. You could use a comma here, but okay. The village shaman, Orpa, claims the deed was done by an evil spirit, and only a courageous heart can hope to damage it. Therefore, the task was placed upon Orpa's daughter, Usinna. She is glad to accept her new responsibilities, but she has a nagging feeling that something is amiss. Ellipsis. Usinna's adventure was first made during Luotsamo 2.0. You will correct me if I am mispronouncing it.
Mispronouncing what?
Luotsamo.
Luotsamo. Ah, yes.
Luotsamo. Video game development course and later developed into a full version. So this is interesting. Can you tell me how this game came to be?
Well, I participated in the mentioned video game development course. It lasted for...
Oh, you mean Luotsamo?
Yes, and it lasted for 3 months, and at the end of it, we had the public event where we presented all the games that me and my course mates made. And what I mean for the full version is that during the course, I was able to make only
I'm
the
sorry,
half
during the devilment?
development course.
The development. Sorry. You have a thick accent. Sometimes even I can't quite grasp what you're saying, and I am used to hear you talk.
Yeah, well, during the course, I didn't have time to make the full game, so I made about the half point of the story. And after the course had ended, I made it to the full version independently.
So you had an idea, you had an ambition, and you wanted to fulfill it into something more substantial and wholesome.
Yeah, it was always my plan to make the full version, and when I sent my teacher the script, I did ask, was it possible to make this game during this course, and he said yes, but you know how game development is.
Yes, I know how game devilment is. I mean development. Damn it. You either do everything yourself or you get a small team, then you sell your soul to the devil and then a game is made.
Well, it wouldn't be a real video game if there wasn't a delay or two.
Right. A good one. Okay, so this is Usinna's adventure, and I'm sure you will guide me through your process as we go through this, adventure, as it were. So let us not waste any more time, and let's begin playing it.
Well, you have to grow up sooner than
So,
expected,
surprisingly, you managed to get yourself a hold to a couple of decent voice actors. I was half expecting these people to have a thick Finnish accent as well. Pardon my prejudice on that regard.
Yeah, I made a casting call to Casting Call Club and Voice Acting Club. And
You gave me shaman powers?
Yes,
I'm
my
glad they're real
child.
website.
I'm sorry, the shaman powers had me a bit. Just. Animating is hard, I understand that. Especially if
Yeah.
you've never done it before, so I can
Yeah,
sympathize
for one
with your.
playtester it caused a jump scare.
no worries. You'll get used to it.
Ah! Shaman powers jump scare!
Now, make haste, Usinna. Give no mercy.
Oh, I see, we are in the genocide route. Good talk.
I should go.
Good talk.
Yes, sure. Be safe.
Okay, so this is the game, and
Do you want me to tell the buttons commands? Yeah, this is my first time animating something, okay?
Shaman Powers! Shaman Powers! Take that, Mom! Shaman Powers! Right, so what is the jump button? Because I'm assuming...
Up.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, so I don't want to sound like that guy, but the up button for platformers is never a good idea. It does never not feel incredibly awkward.
You're not the first one to make that criticism. Maybe I should change it to shift, which is...
In fact,
What?
while I'm at it, when it comes to browser games or RPG Maker games or independently made games that you use a keyboard to control them, I am used for the Z and X keys to do pretty much the bulk of the work. I was expecting the Z button to be the confirmation button, is what I'm saying. So it took me a while to figure out, oh, it's the enter button. How old school.
I guess. Yeah, enter you also use for talking to people.
Oh yeah?
Do you remember how to use the spirit blast?
Of course. I press space to release a blast.
Good talk. Good talk, my child. Go kill people now!
Small break from video games, dear.
Oh, wait, they had video games in...
Probably should.
Hold on a second.
Troubles, Usinna.
Where is this game taking place, anyway?
It's an... well, if you had read the story that was in the main menu, it's in
I'm sorry, couldn't you establish that within the actual game? Like, you know, a good game developer?
well, it is in the game. It's in the menu. You look, it's implemented in there. But it's kind of a meta. I guess it's kind of a meta thing if you don't follow instructions and stuff.
Okay, we shall not bring up System Shock ever again. I assumed I
Yeah.
did not need instruction for a browser game. Forgive my assumption there. But yes, so as I said, I just want to know. I just want to know.
So this is an imaginary island. It kind of resembles Greenland in a way.
Uh-huh, that makes sense. I like how if you jump right here, you can see the point in which the JPEG file of the woman ends. There is that one line above her head.
Yeah, that's a known bug in Construct 3. It sometimes happens.
Apparently, either the woman has a powerful aura that's visible to the naked eye, or she needs to take a bath.
Yeah, that's just an indicator that in which point you have to be in order to talk to the character.
Oh, that's cute. It looks like a flaw, but I appreciate the intent, yes. So listen, I might be sarcastic and snarky at times, but I want to preface all of that by saying to you, before moving on, it's one thing to say, I want to make a video game someday, and then going and actually making it. That's a whole different genre altogether, if you will. So I applaud you for taking the step. This is your first work, so it's not going to be perfect, but it's a learning curve, and I might sound condescending right now, but I am sincerely telling you I'm impressed that you made one as a friend, and also as somebody who tries to adopt constructive criticism.
Yeah, thank you. I'm currently studying in a University of Applied Sciences, so I could become a
Yes.
video game maker for reals.
That's good. Hey, Matti. Check it out. Schulz!
Don't go too far, because that happens. And then you didn't talk to your brother.
I did the same the first time I tried this game.
Oh, you didn't talk to your brother? Even though your mother told us so?
What? Did I miss some vital information?
World building?
Oh, that. It's overrated anyway. Right, so this is my first taste of your platforming sections, and I've got to say, it feels a tad, cumbersome.
Yeah, I guess that's an unintended side effect of wanting to make the movements feel that realistic. I eventually ended up with a more realistic jump height. And,
Oh, realistic, you say? Yes, I can totally see that.
yeah, I didn't want the main character, who is a 12-year-old girl, to make too much of a superhuman.
I mean, you say that. In the meantime, I've completely obliterated a bunch of giant seals with the power of shamanism. So, yes.
Well, remember those. Her mother is only loaning those powers. And that's just a rather small fraction.
So, why don't you talk about what went into actually making and animating all of these segments and scenarios and jumping mechanics? In the meantime, I
Well-
shall lower the volume a little bit, which is a bit high.
Nana, I presume.
So tell me.
I'm not afraid of you, Spirit.
Yeah,
Give our
well,
mascot
Construct 3, the program that this was made with, its animating tool isn't a very good one, so to speak. So basically, I made many of these characters. I just drew them on paper, then scanned them on computer, and colored them there, and then implemented the program. That's the process. Movements may look stiff because animating proper leg movements would have been just too much of a hassle to do.
Yes. I would like you to be appreciative of the fact that I have not addressed the actual drawing style and character design up until this point.
Okay.
So you're
Go on.
welcome. I mean, you've been drawing for how many years?
Well, pretty much from the
It's okay, it's okay. Take your
pretty much
time.
from the child, but yeah, the drawing isn't exactly my forte. I mean, process would have been a lot easier if I had some kind of a drawing tablet or something, but I figured that
SHAMAN
when I'll
POWER!
have-
It was not your fault.
What is happening?
You didn't know.
I guess she didn't know. But yes, it's a bit weird to hear this half-decent voice work coming out of
What's going on? Is everyone alright?
this charming
horrible.
stick
The
figures.
whole village is flooded
Yes,
by oil.
I'm going to put
I
it
think
like that.
we
Oh,
will
it's
manage
about
to
the
keep
environment,
this.
isn't it?
I don't know what they are.
I bet those voice actors, you know.
Yes,
What about Mom?
I mean,
Mom,
I would have hoped so,
not well.
that you didn't pay them with
Enjoy the
exposure.
rest. I have to go see Mom.
Yeah, I made a proper casting call and got about over 100 auditions, so
Please come back.
Of course,
Right.
bro. I promise.
Yeah, bro. Chill out, bro. I'm here to save the day, bro, and he disappears behind the ice. As you do. Hey, bro! Check this out!
what do you think of the music?
The music, okay, like I said, the voice work is not bad, the music is also not bad, but then it just enters in a conflict, in an open conflict with the aesthetic. And mind you, that's not because the aesthetic is what it is. I'm trying to be diplomatic here. It's not because of that. It's because just the childlike style of it doesn't really fit with the more dramatic, somewhat inspirational mood that the soundtrack is giving me. Does that sound not insulting to you?
Yeah, I see what you mean. I mean, I don't consider myself that good of an artist, and if I could, I would just hire someone else to do the drawings for me.
Okay, there was a bit of a freezing up there, but
Yeah, it loaded a different area.
even though it was the same area,
It was a different because of the cutscene.
Swallow the island. Kaput. It makes you crave for more.
so what, did she wanted her daughter to kill the bear for oil?
Yes, it made promise.
No, because she has been corrupted by an evil spirit.
Oh,
And the spirit wanted that.
so the yellow eye isn't just because she was beat up.
Kind of, yeah.
Mom, that doesn't matter now. I need to find that
That's
bear.
part of the
Do you know where
corruption,
it
the
is?
yellow, I think.
Oh, I thought it would have been oil in her eye to give her that reaction, but that works too.
Slay me first.
Okay, you have to kill your mother. You know, Matti, this has a lot of potential if you actually had the proper time to give the story to breathe.
Needs
As it happens, you have a first and second act pretty much crunched together in 5 minutes of gameplay.
Well, you could have gotten more length to it if you had talked to your brother.
Yes,
Take care of Dad.
I have given it plenty of length by not doing anything for several minutes in order to have a conversation with you. By the way, Shaman Power! Oh, the sad, oh boy. Did you compose the music?
Yes, I did it all my own.
You are so much better at composing than drawing. I'm just going to go out and say it.
Yeah.